Hi, this is going to be a quick video to demonstrate some of the things we talked about over the last couple of days about moving power chords around and learning the names of the notes on the 6th string and the 5th string. So real quick, some things you already know, although you may not know you know them. The open E string, you know the note there, and F is always one fret above E, so the first fret of the 6th string is F. The 3rd fret is the bass note of our G chord, the root of our G chord. It is a G note. A is on the 5th fret, and that's how we tune the A string, so you already know those things. The 12th fret is the double dotted fret. The 12th fret is the is where the octave is. That's where the hang on, am I in the wrong? Oh, that's right. The double dotted fret, that's where the octave is, and that's where the note is the same as the open string. So I've got E, F, G, A, and E. So I want to put something in the middle there because I do have a space between the 5th fret and the 12th fret. Sorry I'm going through this so fast, but I don't want the video to last an hour. On the 8th fret, I've got the note C. And I've got the note C on the 8th fret of the 6th string, and on the 8th fret of the 5th string, the note is called F. So the mnemonic I use to help you remember that is can't forget. You've got C on the 6th string at the 8th fret, and F on the 8th fret of the 5th string, and you can't forget that. So now I've got E, F, G, A, C. I can find B easily by moving to the 7th fret. One fret lower than C would always be B, and one fret lower than F would always be E. And from there I just move up a whole step above C is D. The 10th fret is on the 6th string is D. A whole step above F is G. The 10th fret of the 5th string is G. So now I'm going to go through the exercise. I want to go through a power chord exercise chromatically. Chromatically means by half steps. I'm going to start with the open E string, then I'm going to play an F power chord. That's F. As I move up, it becomes F sharp on the 2nd fret, G on the 3rd fret, G sharp on the 4th fret, A on the 5th fret, A sharp on the 6th fret, B on the 7th fret, C on the 8th fret, C sharp on the 9th fret, D on the 10th fret, and that's as far as I'll take you because some guitars run out of frets about that point. If I'm on the A string, play the bar chord on the, or power chord on the 1st fret is an A sharp, 2nd fret is B, 3rd fret is C, 4th fret is C sharp, 5th fret is D, 6th fret is D sharp, 7th fret is E, 8th fret is F, 9th fret is F sharp, 10th fret is G. And now you want to do that yourself. It's great to watch me do it, fine. But you want to do it yourself, and you want to do it by yourself. You want to do it without the video playing. You want to be able to go E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D on your own. Because you want to know the names of these notes. It's going to make class a lot better for you and make guitar playing in general a lot better for you, because when I call a chord or when you're playing with friends and they call a chord, you want to be able to reach it right away. So that's the first exercise. Another exercise is to practice moving between random notes on a 6-string chord. So I'm just going to randomly call some notes out, like from F to A to C to B to G to D to C to G to A to F to A to B to D to C to G, and I'm just randomly calling notes. I'm only using natural notes right now because I believe that if you know where the G is, you can pretty easily find the G sharp, and it's also, frankly, it's less likely you're going to see a G sharp. On the 5th string, I'll start randomly again. I'm going to start on a C on the 3rd fret, then I'm going to go to a D, then an F, then a G. I'm sorry, let me try that again. C, D, E, F, G, D, E, C, B, D, G, F, D, E, C, B, D, C, E, D, F, E, G. So I've moved around randomly around the neck. on both strings. Sorry, I made a mistake earlier. And the next thing to do would be to practice the motion of moving from a 6th string power chord to a 5th string power chord. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play the 6th string F, and then I'm going to move to an A sharp. And then I'm going to go an F sharp, and then I'm going to go to a B, and a G, and a C, and a G sharp, and a C sharp, and an A, and a D, and an A sharp, and a D sharp, and a B, E, C, F, C sharp, F sharp, D, G. How about backwards? The reason that's important is that you want to be able to move between chords, both going up and down the neck and across the neck, because you don't want to have to play a chord progression that moves when you could do stayed within a 5 fret range there before I had to move from the 3rd fret all the way up to the 10th fret. Actually, I think it moved further than that, so we don't want to do that. What I just did, and what we'll be doing in a moment, is playing a chord progression. It's the 1-5-6-4 chord progression we saw in the 4-chord song video, but we listened to it, 2 songs, a Green Day song and a Blink-182 song, and both of them use the same progression at different places on the neck. So here it is in G. I'm just going to play a strum like this. Is not the strum from the songs, but so I'm going G on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, to D on the 5th fret of the 5th string, up to E on the 7th fret of the 5th string, down to the 3rd fret for a C. G, D, E, C. G, D, E, C, G, D, E, C, G, E, I'm sorry, that's D, E, C. Another way of playing it, we could do it in the key of C. We could actually do this key of C. We could move it up the neck and do it there, or we could do it here. So starting on the C now, on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and we're going to play the progression C to a G on the same fret of the 6th string, up 2 frets to an A, and then down to the 1st fret for an F. Those last 3 chords were all on the 6th string. The 1st chord was on the 5th string, and that's the difference. The first progression started on the 6th string, and the rest of the chords were on the 5th string. By learning those chords and understanding not only the names of the chords, but the function, like I said, that's 1, 5, 6, 4. If I started on G on the 6th string, it'd be 1, 5. So I move over 2 frets, or over 1 string and up 2 frets, and that's the 5 chord. Up 2 from that is 6, down to the 4 chord. So by working on both progressions, you start to see, for one thing, you are moving around the neck, and it's helping you just in terms of getting your movement together, but also you start to see that relationship, hopefully, of at least the 1, 4, 5, and even the 6th chord. And then as you're learning songs, you're going to find that could be pretty important, because those are 3 pretty important chords, especially 1, 4, and 5. That's it for this one.